guess OBS does work better. Huh. Good call, Josh. Nice. I am really live streaming this game. How silly is that? Alright. Everything looks good. Everything looks fine. Hey, I'm just gonna let some people come in if they decide to. I know that this seems like a wacky game to stream. I'm super self-conscious about it right now because the only game I really been playing is like Apex Legends and shooters and stuff like that. But there's nothing out. And I can't really buy Resident Evil, but nobody really cares about playing Resident Evil. At least I don't think so. Didn't know what to play. I had no idea. So just kind of stuck in this position. But yeah, I thank you for stopping through. I suppose I can just fool around and look at some stuff on here. Me and Josh have actually been playing this for a while. He may actually join the stream later on tonight. I know it's already late since it's 7:30, but Josh may actually join the stream here maybe in 30 to 45 minutes. I know he said it was on his way home, so he's been playing this game a lot more than I have, but we've been having a pretty good time fooling around on it. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to have this game called Chivalry 2 that we get. And I think I'll only get it if Josh gets it. If Josh gets it, then I'll get it and we'll play it together because I think it'll be a lot more fun to play it with him than by myself. But this game, it's like a throwback, you know, from back in the day. I gotta move this over like that. There we go. Yeah, I try to have Josh on more often, but like, you know, we're so far away from each other now, and he doesn't really get to visit. When he does visit, it's not like we want to record a bunch of videos. And last time he was here, it was funny. Last time he came over, it was like a couple of days before that BTS Butter song dropped. So if he had visited a couple of days later, we would have got like a, you know, me and Josh collab on the new BTS song. So it was like, dang, that sucks. But I was like, shoot, if I was just going to play this game in my free time anyway, I might as well just play it and kind of chill and talk with you guys. Because I didn't get to stream last Sunday, so I was like, well, I want to be able to do it this Sunday because I have a lot of fun doing it. Okay, still waiting on him, but that's okay. Oh, that's a nut. What are you talking about? Oh, wrong thing. Now. Okay, I just messaged him. I don't know. I think I told him I was going live, but I don't think he knew like when I was going live. He just kind of had an idea of when I was going live. Hey Nessa, it's good to see you. Glad you made it. Okay. I suppose we can look and see the art. With my, I don't know if my stream would crash. That's actually a really good question. I don't even know. Okay, so I don't know if my stream would crash if If you tried to join, let me see. I could always cuddle on for that. If I get bored, oh gosh, I'm already tired. Ugh. Okay. Hey, exclusive. I don't think I've seen you before. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, and this is so funny that you would join while I'm playing a balloons game. Like, oh shoot, I didn't even recognize it. Hey, what's going on, love? I didn't even see. Oh, I couldn't get a good look at the picture because the window's small. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I don't know how long the stream was supposed to be. I just wanted to stream today. I didn't want to be lazy. I wanted to just kind of chill with you guys and talk a little bit, see what you guys think. If y'all have any ideas of videos y'all like to see, y'all know I love when y'all throw video ideas out. So, hey, if you got any ideas, let's see, throw out some dad jokes and some ideas. You know, Nessa, if there's anything you wanted to see, you know, throw that out there and let me know. Because I'm working on right now, I am working on the series. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the channel Jubilee, but they do a lot of videos talking about like topics that I like to cover on a podcast that I haven't gotten to do any more of. But they've been doing a lot of interesting stuff, so I wanted to react to some of their videos. Like, they got a video on there where it's like a guy like judges 5 women based on looks, and it's like, you know, it's putting these people in a real tough position. Like, where it's like, oh man, like this guy has to basically be vain, and he's kind of have to be, is he going to be shallow because he can't really judge their personality? Like, he just got to go out there and look at him and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, you know. So it's like, man, listen, I can make videos of whatever I want to. You know, I ain't scared of these YouTube police until they come and then they actually do take my channel down. So you might have a point there, Nessa. You might have a point. I be trying though. Let me actually play the game a little bit, because I think if I switch games, because I'm self-conscious about playing this game. I really don't know why, but I am. Okay, so put attack tower here, attack tower here, attack tower here, attack tower there, so you can at least get the 4. So basically, let me explain this game a little bit. Like, for those, because I'm sure that y'all aren't very familiar with this. I used to play this game, well, not this exact game, but like a version of this game. This is the 6th one. This is number 6. I used to play like number 1 and 2 and 3 back when I was in school, like middle school, elementary school, all the way up through high school. I used to go to the library after lunchtime or after school before football or basketball practice, and I would play this for like 2-3 hours. Since so you get out of school at like 2, practice wouldn't start until like 4:30. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna just go play some balloons on coolmathgames.com or whatever, and it's like a strategy game. So basically what happens is, like, these actual balloons are going through here, and they go all the way from the start of the green part, well, you guys can see it, but the start of the green part, and then they go out of the red part. If the balloons make it all the way through the track to the red part, then you start losing lives. So you can see up here in the corner, I got 200 lives and I got 1,300 money. So as you pop the balloons, so I can actually just demonstrate it. Like, it would be easier if I just did that. So do like this, put one here, and you can put another one like right here. So you can just place towers and stuff like that. Could I place 2 of these joints here? I wonder if I could. Hold on, let me. Oh, you gotta be joking. Come on now. You know I ain't mean to do that. Okay. Oh, I can place 2 of them. Bad. Okay. So you place the towers throughout the map or whatever, right? I'm gonna sell this one. And as you place them throughout the map, yeah, like, you don't remember? Did you not get out of school at 2? I would get out of school at 2, like 2:30. I think it was like either 2:15 or 2:30, like in the afternoon. So you go in at 7, you get out at like 2, what was it? It's 2:47. That's my bad. My bad. I remember because I used to like memorize it in my head. Technically, class ended at 2:47, but sometimes we would be done early, so we just leave at 2:30 and head to the library. And they didn't care that we would leave class early because we're going to the library. We're still in school. So, but yeah, we was out of school at 2, so 7 to 2. I'm tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I, Kendall? Hey, I like that one because it's making me think a lot, because it's like, it's tall, but all candles ain't tall, but technically they get shorter the older they get. But then again, just because a candle's old doesn't mean it's getting shorter. Only when it's used is when it's getting older. So that could be like a metaphor. You stand tall until you start getting used, and then it takes away from your body. You see what I was trying to do. I was trying to do something. I was trying to be deep. Let me think about it a little second. So these are all the towers you got on the right hand side. It's literally monkeys, and they have these like little abilities and stuff like that. Not all of them is monkeys. Like this one just shoots out tacks to pop balloons, and I think that's hilarious. So it's like they shoot out little tacks or whatever. That's probably a loud popping noise. Let me turn that down. Like that's probably hella loud. It's not loud for me, but it's probably loud for y'all. Oh shoot, I got auto start on too. Okay, so I want to put 2 there as well. Like right there, and like right there. Okay. See what you put 1 here, 1 there, and then the blades over there. It doesn't matter. I could upgrade. So I have other candles, but I don't burn them. I do. Like, I actually need to get more candles, though. That's my thing. Like, I actually have to. I have like 6 candles and a couple little air freshener, like wall plugins. One of my wall plugins broke. I had 2 of them. One of them broke, so I'm hella sorry about that. And then my other one is in the bathroom, and I don't really get to use that as much as I want to. But that's mainly because I'm out of refills. Like, I don't know. They say people shrink with age too. Do you though? Is that a thing? Does that actually happen? I think you do a little bit. I mean, I would assume so. You're probably not as big as you were in your prime. Makes sense. No, it's this one that I'm trying to do. That's fine. And then, do I do long range on that? Probably. Yeah. I don't really like that, but it's fine. What question can you never answer yes to? Are you sleeping? Can you not answer? Okay, would it count? Would it count if I woke up because I heard him ask me that question, said yes, and then went back to sleep? Would it count then? Why am I overthinking all your dad jokes? Like, Nessa says lies. I say yes all the time. What if you talk in your sleep? You know? Yeah, that's true. Being short. I was short all throughout high school. Like, at my tallest, I was probably only like 5'6". I should probably get the tack shooter for the other side. What is that? Yeah, overdrive sprayer. I think that's what I should do. And then the faster shooting. And then, yep. Dang. Oh boy. Oops. Faster shooting. And then with this one, oh, I can wait for 3,000 on that? It don't matter. We're just on easy mode, so I literally just get these, like, leveled up like that, and then get a ring of fire, and then probably do these, maybe. Like, since you only gotta get to level 40, it's not a big deal. Well, no, like, I'm not... That does sound bad because I'm saying I'm short, but I was taller than you. But still, like... Cause I mean, like I think I'm at my on my highest tallest day. I'm like 5'9.5", 5'10", somewhere around that. I would be generous by saying I'm 5'10". So it's like, for me, when I was in high school, I think I was like 5'6", and that's short for a guy. So most other dudes who were hitting their growth spurts and everything, they was way taller than me. So it was like, it was always bad for me, like just being like this super short dude. And there was dudes shorter than me, but man, it was definitely something that's like, I hope I get taller, cause I can't be like this. And y'all shorted me a couple dollars. That's fine. And then what is that one? 17,000. I could probably save up to get that. Yeah, I'll save up to get that maybe. I'll get blades over here. Yeah, that's cool. Get both of them. Dang, did you? That's crazy. I've heard that a lot with people though. Like I've heard that a lot with a lot of people, that they kind of hit this kind of growth spurt, and then they just never grow again. What does this one do? Marine Pierce. Are they primary monkeys? That's the thing. I don't think I'm gonna get that. I think I'm gonna get the middle one. Yeah, I'll get the middle one, and then bottom doesn't need that. So we get this one with that and that and that, and you just kind of wait for $1,700. It's literally this next round. My cousins are all 6-something, and I went to school with them. Everyone still thinks I'm younger than them. That sucks too, because I know exactly how that feels. Because majority of like the men in my family are taller than me, so it's like it's like super annoying when your younger cousins are taller than you. Like both of my younger cousins, who are very much younger than me by like 6 years plus, are taller than me. Even my little brother is almost my height, and he's not even 17 yet. So, or did he just turn 17? I can't remember. No, I think he just turned 16. So it's like, man, like he's almost my height. So he's definitely taller than I was in high school. Oh, there we go. My neighbor when I was younger would tell me happy birthday. He asked me if I was excited to be 5. I was 9. Oh man. Yeah, the struggle's real on that one. The struggle is really real on that one. What is that? That's almost 12,000. I'm not worried about it. That sucks. I had that happen to me a lot. Well, I used to get frustrated, right? Because all the time in school, people would ask me, they would be like, oh, how old are you? 13? And I would be 17. Or they'd be like, how old are you? 15? And I'm, 18 years old, about to graduate high school or whatever. No, I would have already graduated high school, and I'd go somewhere with my mom, and I'm getting asked like, oh, when do you graduate high school? And I was getting asked that at like 22, 23, and people are like, oh yeah, because I tell them I'm in school, right? But I'm in college. But sometimes you don't think that you have to say college. So you just be like, oh yeah, I'm in school. And they're like, oh yeah, when do you graduate high school? And it's like, no, man, I've been in college for like 3 years. What do you mean? And they're always just the same super surprised reaction. And I'm just like, oh man. Oh, we're probably just going to beat it with these 2 towers, honestly. Of course, my Sunday would get cut short. And I really wanted to stream today. Sucks to suck, I guess. That was super easy. That's literally just what I've been doing this whole time that I've been playing this game. It's just, you know, fooling around, using little cool towers, and it's kind of like the Battle Cats videos I do. Hey, Films, I appreciate you coming through. I didn't think that I would see any new faces here. We're just talking about how we get misidentified and because we're short or whatever, like that kind of thing. Hence my reaction to telling me I was smaller than you. Well, it I guess it was just different because I'm not comparing myself to females of similar height or shorter than me. I was always comparing myself to other guys. My brother's 13, he's like 5'4". My baby sister is 12 and 5'3", and I'm 21. Yeah, that's rough. That's definitely rough. I got pulled over when I was 18 because they thought I was too young to drive. I felt like I had that before when I got pulled over. I got pulled over when I was 17. That was when I got my first ticket. And the dude asked me, he was like, because he asked me if I had my temps. And I'm like, well, I have my license. And it was just like, he just assumed that I still had my temps. And I should have because I still had my temps at the time. I should have pulled them out, but they was probably expired. Because maybe he would have let me off with a warning. I don't know. But yeah, that happens. I get carded all the time. They ask me for my ID, and when I show them, they're surprised I'm not at high school. You know what's funny is that I went out one time with Josh for his birthday, and the literal first place that we went to, like I don't drink, so I just went to just kind of like be there for his birthday. He wanted to go out. I went out with him, so I didn't plan on drinking. I just wanted to go with him. So when I went into the bar or whatever, it was really frustrating because they're carding people when they're coming in. And I'm like, okay, it makes sense. But at this time, I'm like 22, 23 even, I think. I think I'm 23. Yeah, I think I'm 23. This is like 2 years ago. So I'm 23 at the time. So I'm plenty old enough to get into the joint. And the dude cards me, and he takes my ID or whatever. And he looks at it for a long time, longer than anybody else. Everybody else, just the line's kind of moving. He's looking at IDs, giving it back, looking at him, giving it back. He looks at my ID for a long time. And he looks up at me and looks back at my ID and then looks up at me. He's like, the dude in this picture is blacker than you. And I was so pissed because I was like, I expected him to be like, oh, like you look younger or whatever. But he's like, this dude is blacker than you. I'm like, how am I blacker than myself? What are you talking about? And he's like, he doesn't want to give me my ID back because he thinks that I have a fake ID. And like, so we got into this whole situation where I'm like, I'm about to punch this dude in the face. Like, as I told him, I was like, look, you know what? I ain't even here to drink. I'm just here for my friends. So look, just give me my ID back and I'll be out. And he tries to like move my ID away from me. And I go out to reach further to get my ID. I'm like, give me my ID. And he like pulls it back and holds on to it and just is looking at me like, and he's smiling at me. So I look over at Josh and I'm like, yo, I'm about to punch him in the face. Like, I'm looking at him, Josh looked back at me, and I'm looking over like, yo, like, if you don't give my ID, I'm gonna just punch you in the face. Like, that's just how this is gonna go down. And so he goes to reach out my ID, and I snatch it, and I push his hand, because I was pissed, and I was like, I still wanted to hit him. Like, I wanted to punch him in his face so bad. So it's like, the dude behind me kind of like, he kind of guides me out, like, hey, man, it's cool, it's all right, don't even trip. And I think it was funny, because he thought that I got caught with a fake ID, so he thought I was mad that I got caught. And I think that's how the people in there was acting, like they looked over at me or whatever. And then it was also my fault because I had like shaved my whole face or whatever because I wanted to look clean, and I had got a haircut, so like I was like all edged up and cleaned up, and then like I shaved all my facial hair, and I don't really know why. I just wanted to look clean, but it ended up making me look younger. I don't know if it made me look younger than I was when I had my like. This is the same idea I had when I was like 18. So it's like, I still should look relatively similar. But yeah, like, that's the first and last time I really went to a bar was when I was with Josh. The rest of the places, like, they let me right in. But that one place, I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. So I never go to bars. Because like, the literal first bar I ever went to, I got carded. Hey Sarah, it's good to see you. Oh, that's why you go to the same places. That makes sense. Oh, you got carded yesterday? I had to say my birth year started with a 1. Dang. had to explain that nobody lies about being 35. I feel like a really immature girl would. Like, oh my god, right? Like, that is the dumbest reason to think it was fake. Like, when he gave me his because when he was looking at it for longer than other people, I was like, oh man, this dude gonna ask me like what year was I born or something like that, or ask me what, car I drive. He gonna ask me something because he's looking like, oh, you look a little young or whatever. But no, like when he comes out, and it was a white dude who was taking the people's IDs. And so that's why it made me real mad, because it was like, what do you mean like the dude in the ID is blacker than I am? Like, are you trying to say something that you want to say? If you want to say something, go ahead and say that so I can hit you, like if that's how it's got to be. So it was like instantly I was a little frustrated because you're trying to card me, but not for the reasons I thought you was trying to card me. And I was like, that's really, really stupid. It's like really dumb. But I don't think too many people will really lie about being, super older. Like, I think that would be a really stupid lie to tell, like, hey, I'm 35. Like, no, most girls would just be like, I'm 21. No, women lie being older until they're 21. After that, it's younger. That makes sense. That's a fair point. That's a very fair point. That's a very, very fair point. Because that's true. Like, I think up until 25, I wouldn't say 21, I would say 25. I don't think women lie about their age. I don't think women lie about their age from 21 to 25. I think that's when they're honest about their age. And then like after 25, that's when they start lying about being younger. But before 21, they lie about being older. So it's like that one little gap from 21 to 25 is the only years where I feel like, even guys, I feel like, but I feel like it's more common for women to lie about their age. Because I think that there might be more benefits to it. But I don't know. I feel like dudes would lie just the same to get into a bar. So I feel like that gap from 21 to 25, most people ain't really going to lie about their age. Because they're like, yeah, I'm 23, 24, 25, yeah, let's go, party, something like that. But like after 25, you're like, okay, 26. That's kind of how it was for me when I turned 26. I was like, shoot, like, this ain't it, chief. Like, I'm tripping out here. Like, I'm 26 and I wanted to go fishing and I ain't even really get to go when I wanted to. So, but I'm supposed to go this weekend. I would really, really, really like to figure out a way. I think this would be the coolest thing ever if I could like live stream from my device, like my phone or something, and like be out fishing, but be live streaming me fishing. That's really something I really, really want to do. Is like live stream while I'm out doing something, like maybe at the gym, working out, get motivation from you guys, and because it would just be fun to have you guys with me as I do fun things that I'd like you guys to see. But I really don't know. I have no idea how people do that for real. Like I have no idea how people live stream on the go for real. Like live streaming from home is hard enough for me. Y'all see I struggle with this, so live streaming on the go, shoot, that's a beast in of itself. I just tend to forget how old I am. I did that the other day, Sarah. I did it the other day and I was so embarrassed because like I had forgot that I was 26 and I accidentally said 23, and I kind of had to just let it go. Somebody was like, how old are you? And I was like, 23 23 times. But my birthday, 23, a year, 23. That's how old I am. Like, it was so embarrassing. Like, it wasn't just embarrassing because I got my own age wrong. It was embarrassing because I tried to recover from it and didn't know how. And it was one of those times when people just kind of looked at you like, okay, that was weird. Like, so it's like me stumbling to recover from me forgetting my own age, but not trying to tell them I forgot my own age. Just be like, 23. I mean, I'm 26. Even that's embarrassing because they're like, how do you get your own age wrong? So it was like, I was at work when I did that and it was so embarrassing. Like, I was like, I don't know how I'll recover from this. So I'm like, that's the dude who don't know how old he is. It's so hilarious to me. I started to forget how old I am after 28 at that point. I can buy whatever, drive, vote, so I don't remember. That makes sense. Because I know that you need to be 25 to rent a car. So like after 25, but 25 is such a huge like birthday and stuff like that. Um, it's like supposed to be like a really it's supposed to be like a really big birthday. So I was just like, I don't know. After 25, it's like, what age do you look forward to turning? You know what I mean? Like everybody has a reason to look forward to turning 21. You can legally drink and all that, and you can do all this traveling, you get a passport and stuff like that. Which I think you have to be 21. It could be 25. I can't remember. I don't have a passport. But like stuff like that, so you like look forward to being 21, and then 22 through 25, you just like you don't care. I'm in my 20s, and then after 25, it's like, what do you look forward to being 30? For what reason? What milestone comes with being 30? You know. So I think that's why most people just don't care after 25. Your sister was 24 from 24 to 34. I like that. I like that. That's actually smooth. Because she could most likely get away with saying I'm 24 all the way up until 34 before people be like, dang, you look good for, you know, or before people will question it. Like if you say you're 24 and then you got a couple wrinkles here, maybe, I don't know, when you're 44. Like, but it's interesting because you guys have seen my mom, and my mom is 43. So a lot of people on the channel, well, not just on the channel, but like visitors to the channel have said like, oh, like as if they didn't read the title. They would be like, oh, this guy's doing reactions with his sister. And I remember I had a person who said, the title says mom, but you're with your sister. When does your mom come in? And I'm like, I thought maybe they were being sarcastic and stuff like that, because I'm just like, did this person really think I was lying about having my mom in the title? And it was kind of funny to me. But that happens a lot, so I know that if my mom wanted to, she could easily get away with saying she's, 27, or if she wanted to, because I know that even when I used to go to the grocery store with her, people would be like, oh, is that your girlfriend? Oh, is that your sister? Like, no. But I'm taller than my mom, so people would always just assume that she was younger than me because she's got a young face. What's my going on back? 25? Yeah. I remember your sister. Oh. I did a cake smash photo session for my 30th. Had cake and margaritas, not together. Yeah, thank goodness. Hey, cousin, what's going on? I was just over here chopping it up with chat, talking about getting carded and IDs and turning 25 and through 30. People lying about the age. We just chopping it up, having a good time. I wanted to stream since I ain't been able to do it I couldn't do it last Sunday. So, I wanted to, chill with the chat for a little second. I was playing this little game, but I'm super entertained with what we talk about in the chat. I think the game kept distracting me. Your mom looks great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's doing pretty good. I keep trying to see when she's going to come up here to visit. She hasn't even seen the apartment since I've got it all put together and everything. And it's not like there's a tour or anything. Like my apartment's, not very big. It's a couple rooms. It's like, it's just, you literally just walk through it. Oh man, love you, cousin. $1.99. That's love for you, cousin. Speaking of that, every time I see you, I be wondering when you starting to stream, cause you got a whole setup. Your setup sweeter than mine, and I ain't seen your stream yet. And if you been streaming, you ain't tell me, which is a problem, cause we might have to knuckle up for that one, cause you ain't even told me you been streaming. I see you be at the gym though. When I come home, cousin, when I come home, I'm gonna have to try to get to the gym with you. I'm gonna try to link up with Christian, and then we'll come up to the gym that you go to, so we can get a workout in for old time's sake, since we ain't been to the gym together in like a year. So I was like, I see that you've been in there getting busy one time, so it's like, it's real cool. But we was really, for real, cousin, we was just talking about, at first I had asked them if they had any ideas of things they like to see on the channel and things like that, just trying to poke their brain. There's a couple things that I'm working on, trying to get, some diversity on the channel, keep that going. And I'm going to do some interesting reactions to these videos that are like thought-provoking and things like that, talking about Trump supporters and Black Lives Matter. And I'm bringing the podcast back since Mom is gonna be better. Me and Mom are supposed to do a podcast at the end of this week, and I think I might even have your sister on later this week as well for the podcast because I need to talk to her about a couple things. So you gotta let me know what you feeling like, cousin, because if you know what I mean, if you are streaming and doing stuff, you gotta collab with me. Let's get it in. You know, it's good to see you though. I'm glad you made it through. She really does. Yeah, I miss doing videos with my mom, man. That was so much fun. I really do miss doing it. Her and Josh, man, it was so much fun to just be doing videos with them. Oh yeah, that's my W content. Yeah, right content. That's my real cousin. That's my cousin. Yo, that's my boy right there. That's my boy Blue right there. Yeah. When you're in a race and you pass the second, when you are in a race and pass the person in second, what place are you in? Second place. Right. Right. Yeah. Like. Yeah. Yeah. That's how that works. Cause like if you're passing the person in second place, that means that you're in third. And when you pass him, that I don't be getting the jokes. Because like what's gonna happen is Sarah is gonna say like, yo, you didn't get it, it went way over your head, and she's gonna break it down for me, and I'm gonna feel stupid. Cause that's what happened last time. It's like I didn't get it at all. Like I didn't get it at all, and I was so mad. Right, cause first okay. I was just making sure, cause like that's, you know what I mean, like you pass the person in a second, that doesn't mean that you're in first or anything like that. It just means that you're in second place. So maybe if I overthink it, I'll mess it up. I don't know. That's hilarious though. Like I overthink it to make myself wrong, even though it was probably simpler than I thought it was. What has hands but can't clap? A clock. Ooh, what else doesn't have hands but can clap? What doesn't have hands but can clap? Oh, there's a couple answers for that. But yeah, what doesn't have hands but can clap? That's my dad joke. You gotta get a T-Rex. No. Well, to answer A's question, that's actually a good answer. Like that was the answer I didn't want. That was the answer I didn't want people to I didn't want people to go straight to that. But it was like, that's what made me stop. I was like, oh, wait, there's multiple answers. Because like my first instinct was like, oh, this thing doesn't have hands, but it can clap. A seal. See, because you seals, they clap, they be like, and they do the thing. Like, I'm mad at that was the first answer. It wasn't seal. Like, now I feel stupid. I should have expected better. It was my fault. I get we need to just all come and visit and get busy on campus. Well, what do you suggest we would do on campus, cuzzo? Like, what do you think? Like, we could walk around campus and ask people questions. That's always something that I wanted to do. Like, that would be hilarious. You know, if we asked them some silly questions or maybe we ask them like some real thought-provoking questions. You know what I mean? We can get with collab. You have to show me how you used to. Well, it's not necessarily have to be through YouTube, because if you streaming on like Twitch or something like that, then it can still be done. Like, you can be streaming on Twitch, I can be streaming on YouTube, and we can still collab like that if you would rather do live streams. Because for me personally, I have more fun doing live streams than I do pre-recorded videos. That's why I haven't recorded any videos in quite a while. Not just because I haven't had as much time as I used to, but I have a lot more fun doing live streams. So it's really up to you on what you decide to do, but I can walk you through YouTube easy. Oh, my school campus. Oh yeah. Come up here. Yeah, because people are going to be there in the fall. That everything opens back up for my campus in the fall. Don't forget the jokes. Hey, I'm gonna have to come up there and spit a couple jokes for them. You know what I mean? I have to go handle something really quick. It's actually not going to be really quick at all. I'm so mad. They're taking my time up. My nose has been hella dry, like it hurts. Any suggestions? They do have those nasal sprays that you can use. I don't know personally how they work. I would say if it's been super dry, I would do like some Vicks, maybe like some Vicks Vapor Rub, and you can rub that around your nose on the outside to prevent it from chafing. Sometimes that'll help because it keep that. If it's like dry, like on the outside of your nose, like got sunburnt or something, just take like some sodium cocoa butter. Not Vaseline or anything like that because it's too oily. I do cocoa butter, and you can get specific different kinds because some work better with your skin. So just take that cocoa butter and rub it like around your nose, around the area where it burnt. Because my nose actually burnt recently. So, it's inside. I don't know. My only thing is like if the nasal sprays don't work, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't have too much familiarity with that issue. I don't know too many people who've had it. Oh yeah, I agree. Do you upload your streaks to the tube? Yeah, I do. They most of the time they upload default. They upload to my channel. So if you go to the channel, you'll see the last couple live streams that I did until I delete them or whatever. And sometimes if they don't auto upload, I just go back and then edit the videos that I do as far as live streams. So like the last one I did was Apex Legends, and that was on my birthday. So I'll go through and I'll take the clips of me playing the best, having the most entertaining fights, chop those up in the editor, and boom, throw them up on the video as its own video, not necessarily like as a live stream upload, if that makes sense. So you can do both. You can live stream, take the live stream highlights, and then upload them to YouTube. And that can be your whole thing. Like I know multiple YouTubers who do that, and that helps. Thought about using a humidifier. A humidifier would probably work, but I think it would take a couple of days. I think you'd have to like sit in your room with your humidifier for like maybe a day or two, and that will probably be the best option if nothing else is working. I really don't know. Because I know that when your nose gets dry like that, it can lead to nosebleeds and stuff. So definitely want to try to figure out a better way to tackle that, especially with the heat on top of it being dry. Yeah, that's nosebleed city. But I'm sorry to end the stream super early and super late. Not super early and super late, but super abruptly. But I have to make a run really quickly. But I don't know how long I'm going to be driving and everything. I was supposed to be home for the rest of the night, but I got to make a run before it gets too late. So I'm going to have to log off, and I probably won't be able to see you guys again until Thursday. I want to stream Thursday. I'm going to have to stream Thursday because I'm going home for the weekend over Sunday to be with my dad and my mom. So I won't be able to stream then either. But hopefully I'll have a chance to get some videos done and be working on those, so by the time I come back I can be getting that taken care of. So it's going to be an interesting next couple of weeks. I'm going to keep trying to stream. Hopefully I can find a couple more fun games to play because I'm super self-conscious about playing this game live for some reason. I don't know why. I think maybe it's because it seems like it's a little childish and I'm a big kid playing it, but I don't know. I hope I wasn't crazy about that. Thank you. I feel like maybe it's my shirt is a little small. I think that's what's doing it. I haven't been able to go to the gym for like 4 days, so I'm definitely not feeling nice and swole like I want to. But I'll be back in the gym on Wednesday, so no big deal, no worries. But yeah, I'm sorry everybody. I'd love to stream for way longer, and I hate the fact that this is so short, but I did want to at least chop it up with you guys and talk for a little second. And I appreciate everybody who came through. I thank y'all so much. And I hope that I get to see all you guys and more of you guys on Thursday. I will be streaming on Thursday. I'm promising it. And I'm going to be self-conscious because I played Dragon Age Origins, and that's kind of childish. I suppose so. Yeah, I've heard of Dragon Age Origins. I heard it's pretty fun too. So shoot, you might catch me playing it soon. As long as it ain't Raid Shadow Legends, I don't know. I can't be a walking meme. But yeah, thank you everybody. I appreciate you guys. Love y'all to death. I'm gonna see y'all next Thursday. I promise. So without taking too much more of y'all time, enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Stay hydrated in this heat. Be happy. Do something good. Pay a compliment to somebody. Get some rest. Don't overwork yourself. And do something that makes you happy. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thank y'all. Love y'all.